Hey, yo, what's going on, gang? It's your boy, Cairo Ken in the building. And I am wishing you guys a very celebratory once in a while. Alright, so bet. So we are just, doing our thing. You feel me? Alright, so this is what we watched today. We about to watch my boy Druski. Before he was famous. Look how ugly that. Look how ugly he is. He's so ugly.
I built a company over my flight from LA to Las Vegas. I described my business idea to this AI, and it built the whole company for me. It figured out what I do, who I'm
Before Druski Too Funny would become your favorite hip-hop star's favorite comedian, collaborating with the likes of not only Jack Harlow, but Drake as well.
Hey, man. I used to be just like girls, drugs, I gotta be some money anyway.
Before Druski Too Funny would host the Could Have Been Record series.
Alright, before we get into this, bro. Like, Druski, I never knew how Druski even got famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never seen like one of Druski's oldest, very first skits, like From the Hood skit, from him like just being in the hood. But like, this is crazy because it's like, I like when they do this because you can honestly you can honestly see what is the blueprint to getting famous. What's the blueprint to getting rich? That's why it's so good to watch these videos. So we're watching before they were famous, before Druski was famous. Drake's favorite comedian. Oh, he's Drake's favorite comedian. I never seen him with Drake though. Have I seen him with Drake? Oh yeah. Nah, I don't know. That's just
Instagram Live, where he invites his fans to show off their many talents.
We're gonna go on there. Yeah, I know what that
Before Druski Too Funny would have 166,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 753,000 followers on Twitter, and 2.3 million followers on Instagram at the time of this recording. This worldwide pandemic has been tough on...
Nah, that's so crazy because just doing skits alone, like I've done skits. I've tried making my own skits before, like, and bro, those are the most hardest things to even come by. Like, you really gotta have a following. You really gotta know what you're doing. Like, you can't just be doing anything. Like, you gotta be doing what you gotta do. Like, that ass, bro. Like, everything that you think that you would think would be easy, it's so easy. Like, all right, so say for instance you copy and paste somebody else's video. Like, you copy and paste it, you recreate it, but with you in it. Like, it's you, not the person's video. It's actually you, but you remix it into your own little skit, and then, you feel me? That's how you build a fan base. Like, that's how you get from other fan bases. Like, other people are gonna see if somebody makes a post and they take a picture the same way of it, like, it's gonna be seen because those people are gonna be like, oh, I seen this somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just seen this. Or like, yo, bro, this is... Or maybe he's the creator and maybe he's not getting this much like for it, but this dude got more likes for it. Like, they would still like your stuff. Like, you get likes. Like, but to be honest with you, you gotta do something different and bold, bro. So let's find out what we gotta do.
Majority of us. But, man, has it ever been good to internet comedian Druski? Hardly a day has gone by over the past year when one or more of his sketches hasn't gone viral over social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram.
Am I like the only one that thinks cars super weird now? He's crooked. Dude, those are the only ones.
These viral videos are generally jam-packed with comedy and primed for social media consumption.
You see how tight are those fucking pants, though? Did you see what he was doing with his dick, bro? Like, he was really trying to get some air, some space. Like, if you, like, men notice, like, if you don't got space and your dick is just wrapped around your balls, you're just gonna be sweaty and it's gonna start sweating. It's, you know, it doesn't feel comfortable, you know. It's crazy.
Short run times that help them soar to virality, taking their creator along with them. Nowadays, Druski is rubbing elbows with some of the most famous people in the world. Everyone from Drake, Floyd Mayweather, even living with Odell Beckham Jr. for the entirety of last spring. It all began 3 years ago when Druski published his very first sketch to Instagram in a spur-of-the-moment decision that came about due to his decision to drop out of college and the disappointment that brought to his entire...
Okay. Why is it always niggas dropping out of college? Why do you always have to go to college just to get a good following? Like, when you're doing something, why does it always have to be college? Why can't it be like work? He stopped working or something, like, you know, but it's always college. Kaiser Matt, college. Druski, college. And everybody else, college. Like, it's crazy. Like, some people, you know, they come off the streets and it's all different and stuff, but like, nah, all these motherfuckers that's doing streaming right now has been to college and dropped out of college. Rod, college. I don't know the lore 100% if Rod ever went to college, but it's just crazy how these niggas nowadays, you have to go to college just to get like a good fan base. Like, when I first started doing videos, I was in school. I was like in junior high school when I first started doing videos with my friend. We were doing skits. We had this show where we were talking about people and just making jokes in general. But my friend got cold feet and then he deleted it. So he deleted it for whatever reason. I don't know whatever reason. But I stuck to the media outlet because it was like always my thing. I've tried becoming an actor and all that. Like, if you're ever trying to become an actor and an agency tries to take money from you, then you know that place is fake. That place is not gonna get you anywhere in life. I'm telling you this right now. All that fakery and all these videos and shit, nah, they could have fraudulently fixed it. But they have office buildings. I mean, like, it seems like they might get you somewhere. But I was told personally, if you're trying to become an actor and the agency asks you for money without you having any type of job from it, like they didn't get you any type of acting career, then you can't. Then they were just a scam. They're just a Ponzi scheme or whatever. But whatever.
Family. What's going on, guys? Your boy Marlon Palmer recently dropped this series with King Looks Genius and Aiden Ross. This show works out for Crest, bro. Don't forget to leave us some ideas if you want next, bro. And I'll see you guys after the intro, bro. Caraga.
Unity Environmental University now offers bachelor's degrees in only 90 credits.
Druski was born Drew Desbordes on September 12, 1994 in Gwinnett County, a northern suburb of Atlanta, Georgia. Growing up in Atlanta provided Drew the opportunity to experience a wide range of diverse cultures and characters, something that would prove to be invaluable when he would later dream up his very own comedy personality. Now, like most young boys in the South, Drew played a whole bunch of sports as a kid, largely because it helped him stay out of trouble, but when it came time for in-class learning, well, Drew just wanted to goof around. And honestly, I completely agree with that sentiment. What is school, really? Alright? Looking back at that time in his life, he would later tell GQ, some kids would be like, yo, I want to be the best dressed, or yo, I want to be the best athlete. I used to literally say in my mind in elementary school, I want to be the funniest this year. I want to be the funniest kid in the class. I would just pop off class and act an ass. It wasn't exactly something that his parents, both academically minded, were a fan of. Drew's father was a pilot and attended Howard University before graduating from the United States Air Force Academy, whereupon he embarked upon a career that would earn him a Wall of Honor nominee at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. already off rip. Wow. 1/3 to live up to. Meanwhile, his mom was a master of science and public health and has previously worked at the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. All of that is to say that when Drew's slacking ways were made apparent to his parents, his mom lost it in pride and bitter disappointment.
I don't think school is for everybody, but I feel like a lot of people need school to find out what their calling is and then find out what they want to do in life. So
Drew's lack of enthusiasm for his education almost came back to bite him in the ass and postpone his graduation if it hadn't been for the assistance from his Spanish teacher, Nancy G, who let him hand in a very basic Spanish language project to credit him with 2 years of Spanish. Oh, and by the way, that same woman would later go viral for a rant she made during her graduation ceremony years later after being promoted to principal. It wasn't good. For those of you wondering, she then blamed that outburst on Satan. So do with that what you will. After high school, Drew attended Georgia Gwinnett College for a few years before principal. It wasn't good. For those of you wondering, she then blamed that outburst on Satan. So do with that what you will.
What? Whose graduation did he say that was? Druski's graduation? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You see, this is why people don't... You see? That's why the entertainment business is the land of the free, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, to entertain somebody, to entertain someone and yourself is just completely different.
After high school, Drew attended Georgia Gwinnett College for a few years before transferring to Georgia Southern University in Statesboro, a town he largely picked because he heard the parties in the sleepy town were legendary.
don't worry, bro. Wait. Dude, no power.
Turns out that was a bit of an exaggeration, though. And after he got there, Drew found himself bored out of his mind with nothing to do. This predicament led Drew to falling into a deep depression. He stopped showing up for class, and in order to bring a little bit of light into his life, he watched videos of comedians on YouTube. Guys like Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, and a bunch more.
Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, you guys played a big role. Yeah. Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac.
After 2 semesters of living his life like this, Drew finally dropped out.
I was really sad because I really didn't know what my purpose was in life. You know, I knew, but I didn't know how like to go and do it. I just had to say, I'm about to take a risk, drop out, and just go and do it. You know what I'm saying? So
his mom was left utterly disappointed, and even worse, his grandma was so livid that she threatened to cut him off completely from her life. Upon his return home from school, Drew moved in with his mom and got a job working at his local Red Lobster. It wasn't exactly the high point of his life, and it was only made all the worse when he tried his hand at making some fast cash by scamming people. Something he quickly learned was not good and ended up getting robbed of all the money he had earned. I mean, that's karma. Hey man, karma is real. Thankfully, it also motivated him to prove that he could accomplish.
That opened the sinuses right there. Oh my gosh. Wow, those were 2 powerful sneezes right there. Heck yeah. Wait, another one's coming. Oh man.
His dreams. By that point in his life, Drew not only knew what he wanted to do, and he also understood it was time to do all this hated wrong. In October of 2017, Drew began posting his very first sketches to Instagram after having dabbled a bit in YouTube beforehand with his buddy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't be posting on Instagram, bro, but Instagram got a lot of people read like your stuff. Instagram.
I did YouTube with my boy Devontae. We did about 4 videos, we did some vlogs, and then I just told myself, I said, man, I'm trying to do this Instagram thing on my own.
As he plugged away this content, creating more and more unforgettable characters, he found himself earning the fandom and respect of some gigantic names in the entertainment industry. We're talking the likes of Drake, who ended up inviting Drew to appear in his music video for Laugh Not Cry Later after watching a few of his sketches. As his star continued to rise, Drew would strike up friendships with more and more celebrities. In fact, he developed such a genuine friendship with Cleveland Browns wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. that the athlete invited the comedian to live with him for the offseason last spring in Los Angeles. Apparently, Odell fell in love with the energy that Drew brings with him wherever he goes. In terms of his future, unsurprisingly, Drew has ambitions to expand beyond his current primary hub of social media. He's already filmed 3 episodes of an independent YouTube series called The Guys and uploaded them to YouTube. This project is something he likes to describe as Jackass meets The Office, where he and his buddies get themselves in and out of some truly awkward situations. Not only does this project allow Drew to continue to build his brand, but it has the added side benefit of giving him some shine to his day ones who have been with him since the start. And while he's been tight-lipped about his potential Hollywood work, he's also in talks to produce a star in his very own series, which is his ultimate goal. Speaking with GQ about the potential of his future, he told them, "It's no boundaries, man. I can do anything. Tomorrow I might say I'm a horseback rider. I live with no boundaries. I don't like being boxed in." After taking a look into his story somehow, I don't think Drew is ever going to have to worry about being boxed in. Both the man and his comedy are simply too unique. As for the rest of the story, well, that's a video for another time and another place. After all, this is before they're famous. What do you guys think of Drew's story? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear your favorite sketches. Don't forget to holler at us on Instagram at Before They're Famous. You guys can vote on who's next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I loved it. It was perfect. I know Druski. Druski's one of my brothers. He one of my brothers, bro. Like, I've been with him since day one. We was making YouTube videos. We was doing this. We was doing that. We didn't stop. And just kept on going. No matter what, I'm keeping on being proud of my brother Drew. You feel me? I grew up. I went to the same school as this nigga. Me and him was in the same class together, sitting next to each other, bro. Crazy, bro. Like, nigga, me and him used to go to a Chinese food store and get French fries with chicken wings, bro. Bro used to try to nibble off my chicken wings and save his shit for himself for when he go home, bro. But enough of that. Peace.